by Rowenta. So Rowenta is the leader when it comes to irons. There is no doubt about it. Really the creme de la creme when it comes to really good irons. However, because they are so great and they're such great quality, you typically pay over $100 for one, and that's fine, it's worth it. However, while supplies last, 5 easy payments of $11.20 with free shipping and handling. If you've never had an amazing iron, you probably hate to iron. If you have a Rowenta, it's actually quite enjoyable, and you don't even have to iron on a board because you can vertical steam, and we'll show you what that's all about. I'm here with my friend Diana Irvine. Hi, how are you?
Nice to be with you.
So this iron has been so popular. Over 35,000 have been ordered. However, when it's gone, it's really gone. Rowenta gave us as much as they could, so we were able to drop the price, but it's not going to stay this price forever. Diana, I get so excited about the Rowentas, and I think for someone who's never tried a Rowenta, I must sound crazy. But if you've used it, you get it.
You get it. If you've ever experienced having like something of really high quality and something of low quality, you kind of realize that not all things are created equal. The same thing with iron. So if you've ever had an iron that you had to fight with, that you had to push hard, that would leak and spit and didn't get the wrinkles out, probably because it didn't have the power or the steam capabilities that a Rowenta has. This has 1800 watts, the most you can get in an iron in the United States, because otherwise it will blow the circuits in your home. That's how powerful it is. It is so powerful that it converts the water in the tank into steam instantly. And the secret behind great garment care and wrinkle removal is the steam. That's what Rowenta has spent over 100 years perfecting and continuing to, sort of innovate ways to increase and improve the power so that you get a professional result without having to be, some kind of rocket scientist. That you can see, all I'm doing is guiding and gliding. I'm not pushing hard, and I'm getting rid of the wrinkles because of this iron.
So we have it in 2 different colors. Both will do the same thing. Just pick the one that appeals to you. Here they are in blue. It's in blue. We also have it in burgundy. Now, this is a top-of-the-line Rowenta. So the value here normally would be over $107. The fact that you're getting this home for $11.20 on 5 easy payments is absolutely extraordinary.
It really is, because this is basically the most power you can get. The Soleplate is the most advanced Soleplate we offer. You'll see it has 400 microsteam holes all the way to the tip, but you see it's called the 3D, and it looks a little different. That's because this special technology actually traps and encapsulates the steam better than any Soleplate we have, so you don't get a lot of steam loss. It's penetrating in one pass, and look at this, is crispy linen. This stuff wrinkles when you look at it, but in one pass you get the perfect crease, you smooth out the wrinkles, and that's what the magnificent part of Rowenta is that you can cut your ironing time in half because you're only doing one pass. But then in addition to that, if you don't even have an ironing board, or you're thinking, okay, I'd love an iron, but I'm truly never going to iron flat down on a surface, how about being able to just go into your closet, find what you want to wear, and do this?
Okay, I'm laughing because I have an ironing board. It's in my guest bedroom, and it hasn't been moved in a very long time. Well, I just kind of keep it in this guest bedroom closet, and we don't ever use it because I keep my Rowenta in my bathroom, and when I get ready, I just vertical steam everything. From my kids' t-shirts to my fancier dresses that I wear here on Friday Night Beauty. You really, it's so powerful, the steam, you really don't need an ironing board.
Well, and that's just the beauty of it. If you needed to put a crease in something and you didn't own an ironing board, simply put a towel down on a counter or your bed, and you can do it that way. You don't have to own an ironing board when it comes to having this tool, because this is a steamer and an iron in one. Regular tap water right in here. Turn the dial to the fabric that you're ironing, or if you're steaming, just turn it on high, full steam, and watch this. Burst, burst, burst. Freshened, wrinkles gone, and you've saved yourself a lot of time and money from going to the dry cleaner, but also you've given yourself a better result when it comes to garment care, because you're not breaking things down with chemicals. This is just tap water, and with the power of the steam, releasing the wrinkles.
I have found, unless you are trying to do a sharp crease, I have found pretty much everything you can vertical steam.
You can.
Tell you the truth, I don't even want a sharp crease if I have to pull out my ironing board anymore. So I just do everything vertical steam. And there are some things that really you would never put on an ironing board, like these embellishments.
I wouldn't put something with beading I wouldn't put corduroy, I wouldn't put velvet, I wouldn't put things that are very delicate. But that's why I love Rowenta, because this tool can do exactly what you saw here, which is vertically steam as well.
Yeah, over 300 have already been ordered just in this presentation. If you've never had a Rowenta, just do yourself a favor. This is one of life's little luxuries that the first time you use it, you're going to think like, oh my gosh,
really?
Why didn't I get one of these before? Like, it is a pleasure to use a Rowenta.
Would you like to iron?
I would.
You may. You know, what's funny is well, I know when I started with you, how long ago have you?
Well, I've been here 11 years,
11
and I've
years.
had a Rowenta for 11
right,
years.
so 11 years ago when I started introducing Rowenta with Sandra, it was funny because I think at first, you know, every new host kind of was like, okay, it's an iron.
Oh, good. I'm presenting an iron tonight at 4 a.m.
Right.
Yeah.
And then they realized, oh, wow, this thing's pretty awesome. Well, I happened to give one to Alex, who's one of the new hosts, and her fiance, Nate. She said, it has gone absolutely nuts.
Do you know why that's funny? So my first year here, 11 years ago, I started in September. That holiday season, I got my husband, then we weren't married yet, but I got him a Rowenta iron, and he did kind of say like, oh, thanks. And I'm like, no, you'll really like it. We still have that iron, and he really, he loves it. In fact, that's the iron he keeps in his bathroom now because he vertical steams everything. Like, really, when you get them home, they make such a big difference. Can we show why?
Yeah, let's do it.
Because until I had a Rowenta, I always just had whatever iron you could buy basically like at the big box store. And here's the difference. This is why I hated ironing.
You could actually go pay 40, 50 bucks for this. And you could replace this every 6 months to a year. So look at it. It's smaller. It has like square edges and hardly any holes. Look at the Rowenta. It's shiny, it's big, 400 holes, but then look inside. So here in this kind of cheapy iron is the steam chamber. So that's the only place water can go. How much steam is that going to give you? Now look at the Rowenta. So here's the Rowenta. It's like orange is the puddle, blue is the big ocean, and then between that big ocean and 1800 watts, you get this huge burst of steam. And the real secret behind easy, one-pass professional garment care is having a lot of steam. That's what you get here.
1800 watts, that's the highest you can get in an iron for home use.
You got it. And 400 microsteam holes is the most holes that you can get in any one of our irons so far. The precision tip means it can go around the buttons, the cuffs, the collars, the waistbands. With the tip of the iron, with that powerful burst of steam, you can vertical steam. And then the technology of that 3D Soleplate is really fascinating. So you have the variable steam settings, and you have that 3D Soleplate that encapsulates and traps the steam under the Soleplate so that more steam, concentrated steam, goes into the fabric, getting the wrinkles out better. And of course, an extra large water tank, so you're not filling the water tank all of the time.
And when you do, it's just tap water.
It's just tap water, yeah. And then, of course, the safety features of Rowenta, which I love. 8 minutes. If you walk away, you run out the door and forget, 8 minutes it shuts off on its own, or if it falls on the Soleplate or the side, 30 seconds.
When you see irons back in the QVC host lounge, you know they're Rowenta.
Yes.
All the hosts use them at home. They are so easy. And if you have an iron that leaks water when you try and steam, oh my gosh, A, it's not a Rowenta, and B, do yourself a favor, because for 5 easy payments of $11.20, this is one of life's little luxuries that just makes getting out the door so much faster. All right, we do have these in 2 colors, but it is while supplies last, so when they're gone, they're really gone. Rowenta gave us all they had. That's how we're able to get the price this low. So we have it in the blue, and we have it in the burgundy. And speaking of price, you would expect to spend over $107 for this, like closer to $108. We are doing it, no joke, for 5 easy payments of $11.20. You know, I bought a Rowenta from my mom some years ago. My mom does a lot of ironing. And I was at her house years ago and had to use her iron, and it made my whole top wet because it didn't have, and I was like, I know what I'm getting her, and she loves it. Like, it really just makes getting ready so much easier.
Huge difference. I mean, if you like best in class, if you like things that are quality, my husband always says, you know, I'd rather explain to you the quality than apologize for its absence. I'd rather pay a little bit more for quality, but in this case, you're not really. You're getting the best of the best that can do anything from the typical cargo pants that come out of the dryer looking like this, that you think, I don't want to bother, but really with 30 seconds you can heat it up and get those out, or your fine dresses that you can steam vertically. So this is going to cover the whole gamut of your wardrobe. It's going to cut the ironing time in half. And if you haven't tried it, this is an opportunity to try the brand, because I know once you try it, you'll love it.
Well, and it heats up so fast that I find that even just, you know, kids' t-shirts or your own shirts.
Absolutely.
If you're getting up in the morning and saying, oh, I can't wear that, it's wrinkled, or I don't have time to iron, just do the vertical steaming.
Absolutely.
You know, I plug this in within seconds, I vertical steamed and I'm out the door.
Yes, because of the power, because of the fact that it's ease of use with just tap water. By the way, made in Germany. You have such
Oh,
flexibility.
we haven't even talked
with
about that. Like,
yeah.
you know, the Italians are known for their pasta. The Germans make a good iron.
They make a great iron and great cars,
Yeah,
right?
exactly,
So,
yeah.
you know, you're getting power and performance, but I think this comes back to what your favorite thing is, which is being able to vertically steam. And I think for all of us, we want instant gratification and we're running out of time. This is the way to take care of your wardrobe. Just
and
vertically
for
steam
kids
it.
too, like with the kids back to school.
Yeah.
This is the easiest way in the morning to just quickly steam their clothes, and I mean it takes, like you can see, seconds.
And you know, first impressions are lasting impressions. So if you have an opportunity to leave the house looking put together, professional, why not do it? I mean, if I can understand if you've always had an iron that just was disappointing and you fought with your iron why you wouldn't want to, but once you try this, you'd be like, oh, that's not such a bad deal. You know, it's nice to have a great tool that actually gets the job done, as we show you it does.
I should mention this is a while supplies last, so when it's gone, it really is gone at this price. Now, we won't stop bringing you Rowentas. It's one of our most popular brands here at QVC, but this particular iron with all the bells and whistles and this price really is a while supplies last. We brought in a ton. That's why we've been able to keep the price this low, but even something that we bring a lot in. In fact, I think something like 35,000 have been ordered since we first brought it to you. So admittedly, we brought a lot in, but there is an end point to everything, including this while supplies last. Think about holidays. I know it's maybe a little early for you to think about holidays or weddings, because this won't be here probably when you're buying gifts for that wedding.
Right.
Let's say hi to Deborah in Indiana. Hi, Deborah. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Hi,
Great.
Deborah.
Are you getting this for yourself?
Yes, I am.
Oh, have you ever used a Rowenta before?
No, I haven't.
Oh, Deborah.
Excited for you.
I am you are going to be so happy with this. The difference between Rowenta and other irons is day and night.
Yeah, it looks like it because I've been watching this on TV for a little bit, and it looks awesome.
You know, Deborah, I take my Rowenta for granted. Like sometimes I forget just how much I love it because I've been using Rowenta for 11 years. But just all I have to do is stay in a hotel or maybe a family or friends who doesn't have a Rowenta, and I realize just how good it is.
You're like,
it's easy to feel very spoiled with the Rowenta.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. What color did you get?
I got burgundy.
Oh,
Nice
good.
choice.
Well, you know, Deborah, you always have a 30-day money-back guarantee here, but I can't imagine you would ever return this. I think you're going to be
I
thrilled
don't
with
think
it.
so. I think I'll keep it. It looks like a pretty awesome one. I like the steamer part.
You like the steaming?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why we all love Rowenta. You're not going to have any more irons that spit or leave big wet puddles on your clothing.
Yeah, I've had that with my other iron, and I was very
Frustrating.
disappointed. And this
Yes.
one looks like it'd be awesome.
Well, you know, even Deborah, like I have like some silk blouses and stuff that I'll wear here to work, and just being able to vertical steam those without making them really wet. And of course, I wouldn't put hot heat on them. So just vertical steaming even your really fine fabrics, or just a t-shirt you're in a hurry and you don't want to pull out the board. You just can't do that with a lesser iron.
Right.
Well, enjoy, Deborah. I'm excited for you.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks.
You
Have a good one.
Bye, Deborah.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Enjoy.
So blue and burgundy, it's $107 value that you are getting home for, no joke, 5 easy payments of $11.20 with free shipping and handling. Just take our word for it.
It's awesome.
There was a time in my life I couldn't imagine being this passionate about an iron. I would have thought, why is that lady so crazy about an iron? But when you use it, you get it. It really is awesome. Thank you so much,
Nice to be
Diana.
with
It's so
you.
good to see you. Okay, so now that your clothes are all nice and fresh and unwrinkled, what about when you got to carry a lot of stuff? How's that for a segue? Okay, let's do our final product in this show. This is the Up Cart, the all-terrain folding stair climbing hand cart. It's been so popular. Over 10,000 have been ordered just since we introduced this in May. 4 easy payments of $17.50. And if you're someone who you're carrying your groceries home, or maybe you're doing crafting, or you are carrying the supplies to the soccer games, or you just want to get your groceries into the house, this is a great way to go. I'm here with my friend Kylie Watts. So great to see you.
Great to be here.
So Kylie, carts are one thing, but getting carts that go up and down steps, that's what makes this so special.
Absolutely. You know, there's a lot of utility carts out in the market, and the Up Cart really is the superior one for a lot of reasons. First and foremost, it's less than 10 pounds, so it's less than a gallon of milk and folds into a tiny...
Can we show you?
You're grabbing it from here, so you
sorry.
don't pull the handle
sorry.
up. Yep.
It's so small.
So small, compact,
Like it's just
folds
so
really tiny.
It's so tiny. Yeah.
Which I love.
I
So
have
if you're
handbags that are bigger.
I know. Don't we all? Don't us girls all. But you know, if you're limited on space, it's not going to take up a lot of space, so it's perfect for inside the car as well. But here's where the real ingenuity is in this tri-wheel system. It's a cast aluminum construction, so it can hold 100 pounds, but it also has the ability to go over all terrains and climb up and down the steps.
So steps, yes, but when you say all terrains, this is perfect if you're the one who has to bring the case of water for the soccer team or something, right?
Absolutely. Indoors, outdoors, we have it on carpeted steps right here. And what you'll notice is the difference with this cart is while it climbs the steps at all points in contact, it has two wheels on each side gripping those steps. Big oversized rubber wheels that'll never go flat. So that's what gives you all that stability and all that control, and why it's so beloved here, because we could all use